This video will walk you through the steps of setting up your Canvas course. If you wish to import content from a previous course or a blueprint course, watch the Importing Course Content video before continuing with this one. Don't forget to pause and rewind as you work your way through the video. To get started, come down here to the bottom left side of the page and click Settings. You can click Choose Image to add an image that will appear on students' dashboards. This is optional, but it can make your course a little bit easier for students to quickly find. Now let's name your course. We're going to name it with your last name, dash name of the course, dash the term, followed by school year. Now we're going to copy the name that you just typed in, and we'll come down here and paste it in as the course code. Now we're going to scroll down, and for the license, we're going to choose Creative Commons Attribution, Non-Commercial, Share Alike. Next, we'll click on More Options. And here we want to make sure that we have unchecked Let Students Self-Enroll. To show recent announcements on your course homepage, that's your choice completely. We want to check Let Students Attach Files to Discussions. The next three, we're going to make sure that they are unchecked. And we want to check the bottom three. Next, you want to click Update Course Details. Now we'll customize what students see in the navigation menu. To get started, click on the Navigation tab at the top of the Settings page. Items in this portion of the page will be visible to students in the navigation menu. Items down here will not be visible to students. There are only three things that are required. You need to make sure that grades are showing, and that people in chat are not visible to students. So to hide people in chat, we're just going to click and hold and drag them down here to the non-visible portion of the screen. You can also click and hold and drag items in the order that you want them to appear on the navigation menu. To make your course as easy as possible to navigate, be sure to drag any items that you don't use to the bottom and rearrange the most used items so that they're not only visible, but towards the top of your navigation menu. When you're finished, don't forget to come down to the bottom of the page and click Save. Now that our navigation is ready, let's set up our assignment categories. To get started, open one of your Canvas courses. Next, we'll click on the Assignments tab. If you already have some assignments in your course, click on the down arrow next to each assignment category to collapse it. This way you'll be able to see all of your existing assignment groups. We'll be creating groups for major, minor, and at the high school, exam. If you have any existing assignment groups, you may want to rename them now. Just click on the three dots over here, select Edit, then rename your category, and click Save. So let's get started creating groups to match those used in PowerSchool. We'll come up here and click on the Add Group button, and let's name our first group Major, and click Save. Come back up to the Add Group button, and name this group Minor, and click Save. High school teachers, come back up to the Add Group button one more time, and we'll name this group Exam. And again, click Save. Back on the assignments page, I'm going to click on this down arrow to collapse this so I can see all of my assignment groups. Since I see groups for major, minor, and exam, I can move to the next step. We'll come up here to these three dots and select Sync SIS Categories. Now in this window, we're only going to work with major, minor, and exam categories. So I'll click here beside major, and this will show the different sections of my course. You might only have one or you could have multiple, but for each section, I'm going to come over here where it says unassociated. And since we're in the major assignment group, I'll select major. I'll repeat the process for my other section. Now click here beside minor. Come over here and change unassociated to minor. And repeat the process for my other class section. Last, let's click beside exam. And again, we'll change the drop-downs for each section from unassociated to exam. When you're finished, click Sync Categories. And after the successfully synchronized category message pops up, you can close this window. Now we need to do one last important step. When your course is all set up and ready, click on Home in the left side navigation menu, and then come over to the right side and click Publish. Your course is now visible to your students. Thanks for completing your Canvas course setup. Don't forget that there are videos available to help you save your old courses. And if you teach the same course to more than one group of students, you'll want to check out the video on how to rename your course sections.